We're at Don Camp Field at Triopia High School Saturday afternoon. We're with Rich Thompson, coach of the Triopia football team. The Trojans this afternoon run up against an outstanding Maroa Forsyth squad. Maroa wins at 40-12. Class 1A semifinals. Coach, you've answered some of these questions already today, but you ran up against an exceptional Maroa team, and I know they're very flashy offensively, but I think you said their linemen up front were pretty impressive, just their strength.
Yeah, I think probably the biggest difference in the game, I mean, you hit it on the head with their receivers. Their quarterbacks are darn good players, but they wouldn't be as good without that line up front. We're starting a lot of young kids up front. Just one senior, our ends are seniors, but down interior we're juniors and sophomores, and just the strength that they had was unbelievable, and I think that was probably the biggest difference in the game. They're a great football team.
Yeah. Early on, I think you stopped them on their first series. You got the ball back at one point, lost a fumble. They went in and scored. And like you said, that the game wasn't decided right there, but it just momentum-wise, it kind of gave them a spark early, didn't it?
Yeah, I agree with you. We were flying around there early, even though they got a couple plays on us to move the ball. We were flying around and making tackles, and just seemed like when they made that play, the ball come out of Hud's hand on one of our play-action passes, and they scooped it up, and in their first play they went in and scored. It just kind of like turned the momentum machine on for them a little bit. Kind of shocked us just a little, but again, just go back to execution, and I think back on that first half, and they didn't make many mistakes. I mean, he put the ball right on point, and it's hard to beat a team when they're clicking like that.
Right. And again, also, so there is so much focus on Maroa's offense because they have a lot of weapons, but defensively, it was hard to get much accomplished against them. It
was. They had a great scheme coming in, and they're blitzing up the middle, and with that strength, it was tough for us. We finally kind of figured it out in the second half. We were able to kind of wall them off and get to the edge. But just person for person down in the middle, they were tough. 33, I can't think of his name right now, but he's a stud linebacker, and he was making plays all day on us, and we were just having a hard time getting a hat on him. And when we did, he was blowing right through us. But a great game plan by Coach Chostas and Maroa. And, our kids were fighting hard. We just, I'm real proud of them that we did get some things going in the second half.
The season as a whole, you started 5-0, and then you ran into a very good Camp Point Central team. They scored quite a few points on you. And you said, I don't know if you want to say that was a turning point for your season, but you went back and went to the drawing board defensively, and it seems like, I don't know if you've had many seasons like that, maybe where one loss kind of turned on a light bulb for your guys a little bit.
Sometimes some positives can come out of a loss, and that's what we tried to turn it on. And we grew up a lot after that game, got back to work. I mean, it wasn't anything we did schematic-wise. It was just all maybe a little change in the attitude, a little harder work at practice, and some fundamental things. And I just credit the kids for being coachable, listening, and believing in the system. And I can't say enough about how we played defense down the stretch. I mean, to hold Central A&M to 7 and then Leroy to 20, and yeah, we gave up 40 to these guys, but my goodness, they're going to put 40 on a lot of people. So I'm very proud of our kids.
Yeah. Last but not least, this is a small school program. You'd co-opt with Meredosia for many years, and the Virginia kids came over this year. I think Josh Millard made a little speech.
Josh Wilhite.
Josh Wilhite, excuse me, made a little speech there at the end of the game. And you used to coach at Virginia, but just giving kids an opportunity, that's kind of what it's all about, isn't it?
I agree. That's what we're in this business for, and a lot of people weren't really excited about it when we first started the co-op, but it's all about giving kids chances. And the kids are fine. The kids bond together and have enjoyed it. And when a young man like that gets up and thanks the whole community for the opportunity, I think that just right there epitomizes what we're doing as a coaching staff and as a school system. And give kids chances. We don't want to see anybody not have the opportunity to play this great game. And yeah, I'm from there, and I'm very proud that they were able to play this year. I hope we get more kids next year and just continue to get this ball rolling. And I think the young kids in Virginia have to see how successful those kids that played for us were, and they got to be, liking the chance to come down here and play in a great program.
Okay, Coach Thompson, listen, congratulations on a tremendous season. I know you wanted to get one game farther, but still a great year, and good luck next year.
Well, thanks a lot, Dave, and we'll be back. We'll put together a good team next year.
Okay, thank you, sir.